We turn now to the race for the Republican presidential nomination, and it is still a race, at least for now, focused on New Hampshire. All three GOP candidates will be in the Granite State today ahead of next week's pivotal primary there. And polls are showing Donald Trump ahead by not nearly as much as he was in Iowa. Nikki Haley is polling a close second, and Caitlin Huey-Burns is following it for us in Manchester, snowy Manchester. Caitlin, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Tony. Well, New Hampshire's just the second stop on the campaign calendar, but here on the ground, it very much feels like it could be one of the final ones, as Trump opponents see it as their last best chance to slow his momentum.
I'm thrilled to be back with the people of the great state of New Hampshire.
As snow descended on the Granite State, so too did the Republican presidential candidates. Former President Trump is splitting his time this week between the campaign trail and the courtroom as he faces a second defamation suit in Manhattan. All a sign he sees 91 charges and 4 criminal cases against him as a political advantage among Republican voters. He denies any wrongdoing.
If I didn't get indicted all these times, and if they didn't unfairly go after, I would have won, but it would have been much closer, I tell you.
But the reaction among Republican primary voters here appears mixed.
I think I can overlook that. I think his policy is so important to me and what he's going to do for the country.
I'm done with the drama. We know that the nation is looking at us now, and we're going to turn out.
And in a pitch to the state's independent sensibilities, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is urging voters to turn the page.
You've described this as a two-person race between yourself and Donald Trump. Does that mean you need to take the case more aggressively to Donald Trump?
Yes, it's about the differences between Trump and with me. And I'll tell you, look, we don't want 2 80-year-olds to be our options.
But another controversy is following Haley, as she was asked yesterday whether she thinks the GOP is a racist party.
No, we're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country.
And after eking out a second-place finish in Iowa, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis wants to slow Haley's momentum in New Hampshire.
So she does not have the ability to build the type of coalition that you need to win a Republican primary, period, much less take on Donald Trump.
Now, there are going to be plenty of candidate events here over the next 6 days, but Gayle, there aren't going to be any debates before New Hampshire voters weigh in next week. Nikki Haley was scheduled to have one tomorrow with potentially Ron DeSantis, but she bowed out because she said she would only show if Donald Trump did.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. We're still thinking about Nikki Haley's comment about never been a racist country. I think she needs to look up the Emmett Till story. Thank you very much.